to my, I just said two. This is a part 2 to the making a Blitz mask part 1 video. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. It was also a stream and nobody's on right now, so I'm just going to talk about that. It was a stream I had where I made a mask based off of my character who is named Blitz. And I am going to get my supplies together. So this is the mask. I haven't felted and everything. I felted it yesterday after I went off stream. Now, if I could find my materials, that would be really cool. Ah, yes, there it is. I put it in the corner of my room. Why I did that, nobody knows. But I did, so we're not going to judge it. And I have a plastic bag. Just a trigger warning. This video contains a hot glue gun and scissors. So if that makes you uncomfortable or makes you scared, please do not watch the video. I don't want anyone being uncomfortable. So far we don't have any viewers. Alright, so I ran out of felt, so I had to improvise and use scraps of felt here, so it's not a full sheet. But I have it felted and everything. So now I need to put the fur on it. Because it's not a Blitz mask without fluffiness. Because fluffiness rocks. And also fluffiness stops it from being incredibly uncomfortable. So I'm gonna plug in my hot glue gun, let it heat up a little. And yes, I have socks on, no feet. I'm not sharing my feet online, that's gross. I will have socks on every single stream. Okay, so I think I have more fur in here, potentially. Or not, I guess I used it all on my last mask. Weird. So I used it all on my last mask, apparently, which is a bit of a problem because they have little tufts of fur on their ear, and I only have enough for the cheeks, I think. So I'm going to dump my bag out, see if I happen to see any fur. Nope, no fur. So, oh, hello. This is a continuation of my video from yesterday that I made, which still isn't posted yet because it's still processing. It was an hour-long stream. So it's been taking all day since yesterday to upload. Okay, oh my god. Hello. Welcome. I have the mesh I'm gonna use, and I have the fur. I already have it felted, which means now I gotta put the mesh on. Let me grab my scissors. Because I need scissors in order to cut it. But I can't seem to find them because I set them somewhere yesterday and I don't know where I put them. Oh, shoot, wait. I don't speak German, I'm sorry. I'm learning it, but I don't speak it very well at all. Can't seem to find my scissors. Oh, there they are. Sorry, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cut the mesh so I can have it fit over the eyes and I can still have more for my other masks. So it's gonna be, I just need enough for 2 eyes, which shouldn't be much. So let me cut that right now off camera because it's a lot easier to do that. There we go. And so I have a bit of mesh there, and I'm going to have to glue it on. I'm sorry, I only speak English. I don't know any languages except English because I'm dumb. Oddly. Well, I don't know about dumb. I'm not bilingual, I'm sorry, or trilingual, or I don't know the prefix for 4. But I only know English. I'm learning Japanese and learning German. And I know a little Spanish. But English is like the only language I'm fluent in. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue the mesh on. And then I found that Found that eyeshadow, I've heard, works well for this. When it comes to mask making, eyeshadow works well, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up a little. Also, I'm gonna put my other mask on so no one sees my face because I'm not doing a face reveal yet. I have my only mask. I only have one. Because I've only made one and it wasn't even on stream. So I'm going to glue this on. If the glue gun is heated up yet, let me test it. Yes, it is. Alright, so I'm going to put the glue around the eyes. It might be a little bulky because, well, I'm really bad when it comes to hot glue, so I didn't do it very well. Just gonna keep. And mask making tip, make sure to not burn yourself because it's not good to do that. I just burned myself, so. Yay me. Okay, wait. Once it gets to that point where it's warm but not hot to the point where you burn yourself, I like to just push it down myself with my finger. Because I have done a lot of art projects that require hot glue and I've burned myself way too many times. Okay, a little string of hot glue there, so I gotta pick that off. Make sure to throw these out later so my cat doesn't eat them. Because that could quite literally kill him. If he ate a string of any sort, it would kill him. Trust me, I don't know from personal experience, but I know of people whose cats have died from eating a string. And I don't want that because I love my cat, or car as I like to say. He is my car. Let me get another glue stick because this one's running out. I used way too much yesterday. So, let me get my mask. I gotta push it a little. Okay, wait. I just actually got a good amount of hot glue there. Should I use that? I'll go until I can actually get the glue stick in. Okay. And I'm going to put the rest of the mesh on. Not the fur yet. Because I'm working on the mesh and I gotta do one task at a time so I don't get distracted. So right now the mesh is on, drying on this side. It's fully on here, but right now it's drying. Ow. Why did I say ow? It didn't even hurt. Sorry, sometimes I say ow and it doesn't hurt. Okay, I just got a gloober of hot glue on my finger, which that wasn't very nice of the hot glue to burn me, even though it hurt. Gotta get all the hot glue off my hands. So I am currently letting that dry a little, picking the strings off of it because I don't like my hot glue strings everywhere all over my face. It gets very uncomfortable. I'm going to be using some pipe cleaners later because pipe cleaners make really good antenna, and my character happens to be an alien, which they have antenna. Not all aliens have antenna, but this one does. So I'm going to use my pipe cleaners in order to make their antenna. And it'll be bendable, which is, I think that's pretty cool. So I still haven't cut the string off, which astonishes me because, well, actually, on my last mask, which was my first mask with an actual, professional base, I accidentally cut the string off and I didn't mean to. So I gotta get the strings off of me because they're gonna bother me if I don't. So right here I have says the base, and now I need to unbaldify it by putting fur because I have fur and it's very soft. Very soft, and I like it a lot. Good fur. So I'm gonna cut it in half. half goes on this cheek. So half is gonna go this cheek, half is gonna go this cheek. And actually, turns out I have a little spare over here. So I'm gonna be cutting a little extra off. And then cutting that in half. So I can put it on the ears, since they happen to have fur on their ears. They're a bit of a fluffy ear cat. Except there's now fur all over my carpet, which is annoying when that happens. So now I'm gonna put the glue on the ears so I can get the fur down on the tippies of the ears. And I can just like handle that later. Try to squeeze the last possible glue out. And then get the tip of the fur. Hello. Get the tip of the fur on here. I like to put little tips on their ears because it makes them have more personality, more character to the design. Okay, I have a lot. I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off. Okay, so I have that and everything. Now I'm going to just hola. I don't no hablo español. Ciao. I know a little bit of Spanish, just a bit. So I have half of the fur, and I don't. There we go. Half of the other fur is under my mask. Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here like that. Let me put the other glue stick in though. Oh shoot. There's hot glue on my floor. There you go. Okay. Alright, I'm going to just put a little bit of that glue on the sides there. And then I'm going to put the fur onto the cheek. Because why have a cat mask if it's not going to be fluffy? Hot glue on my finger. I'm probably going to burn myself on accident a lot in this video. Just a warning. And then I shall now. Oh, look, there's little drops of hot glue on my plastic bag that I need to get off. So the hot glue gun doesn't get stuck in. I like to take the little drops of hot glue and like rub it on my fingers. Hold up 1 second. I'm gonna call up one of the members from my team. I'm just gonna be calling. I'm still here. I have to. Well, I don't have to, but I'm gonna call one of the members of my team because it'll make stream a little more interesting. Because us two are chaotic, which means chaos equals fun. So let me just do that right now. I'm calling them right now. So I'm going to work on my mask while I wait to see if she shall pick up, because sometimes she doesn't pick up. Here, wait, let me also text her at the same time. Okay, so she didn't pick up, which means I'm gonna give up. If she happens to join stream, because I don't actually see the messages, or like I don't get a notification when somebody's calling me for some reason. Probably because I don't even have her phone. So, anyways, I'm going to be putting that there. And now I have fur on the cheeks. So let me try it on real quick. I might burn my face here. Let's see how this goes. Oops. Okay, so some of the hot glue got in the fur. So I gotta pick that out without ripping out the fur too much. And before anyone asks, no, I'm not a furry. I get it if you're like being respectful questions, but please don't be offensive. That kind of energy is not welcome here. I do support, though. I'm not a Therian or furry, but I am animal-hearted and anti-zoo, because zoophiles disgust me so badly. That's like so gross. Ugh. Alright, so I'm getting this little bit glued on here. And mask making is a process. You ever meet someone who makes masks, they will tell you that. It's a process that requires dedication. And like sometimes what goes through my head when I'm making masks is, I just can't take this anymore. Just people suck so hard. If you guys know what I'm referencing, I haven't watched South Park, but I've seen like that sound on YouTube before. And I don't know it word for word though, which sucks because then I can't quote it. Just can't take it anymore. People just suck so hard, and they all walk around like yeah. All right, so I have the fur on one side of the mask. Now I need it on the other side, and judging by how long that took me, I'm going to be mildly in pain here. My back hurts already, and I've only been on stream for 18 minutes. So I'm going to put the glue on now. And then put the fur. Because you've got to actually put the fur, because that's the whole purpose of putting the glue. If you don't put the fur, it's pointless to put the glue. And then that would just be, the entire thing would just be a waste of materials and time. Let me glue this little part down over here. Alright, so like, hello, welcome to stream. Okay, don't have anyone here right now, apparently. It says 0 viewers. But I'm not going to let that stop me, because I'm going to post this video later. Hello. I have my mask here, and I got the fur on, which means it's time to like color it now. So I doubt you know who my character is. I'm gonna unplug my hot glue gun. I doubt you know who my character is, but I'm making a mask based off of my character Blitz. I've made a lot of videos on them. So if you don't know them, I'd love it if you could consider checking out my channel and potentially seeing them and maybe even learning some of the lore. My workspace right now is a big mess. I'm gonna put my headphones on probably, listen to music. But first, I've got to use my Poscas, and don't be concerned by the swatches of alcohol markers in there. I don't know where to put anything. So, yay me. I ended up putting my swatches in my literal Posca bin. Why am I like this? Nobody knows. Alright. Trying to be mean or anything. I'm just making an observation. Yesterday's chat was like by far a lot more like interactive. Yeah. And we had more consistent viewers then. Ziggy, shuffle my playlist. I am a frying pan. Okay. I gotta find my white Posca marker because their eyes are white. Found it. Nailed it. And then I'm gonna need this because their eyes happen to have green stars in them. So I'm going to white out their eyes here. Aggressively shakes the marker. Okay, and now I'm just going to color it. Hold up, let me just... never mind. That's going to be a bad choice. I feel like I'm going to get marker all over myself for some reason. Oh. I just dripped Posca marker on me. So this is what I have as of now. Just masking. Masky mask. Okay, I'm going to probably like have this like that. There you go. Alright. And I'm just gonna color. Casually listening to Mitski because we love Mitski. Mitski is beautiful and really, really good music. When I say we, I mean me and the other channel owner here. We both love Mitski. Actually, I'm pretty sure I introduced them to it. Alright, now I'm coloring the other eye white. And song recommendation for everyone, Bet on Losing Dogs by Mitski. Really good song. Listening to it right now, actually. And I feel like everyone should listen to some Mitski music at some point in their life. I think a lot of people don't realize they've heard Mitski songs, but at some point they have. Or like Hatsune Miku, or just Vocaloid in general. People don't realize it, but I feel like almost everybody's heard it at some point in their life. Whether they listened to it on purpose, or they were just scrolling and happened to hear it. Even if they scrolled past, everyone's probably heard Vocaloid at some point. So right now I have the eyes whited out. And I guess I'll come back to that in a little. Ziggy, next. I guess I'll come back to that, though, because it needs to dry. I'm just going to blow on it to help speed it up. Yay. Okay, it's drying, so I'm going to right now make the stars for my star antenna, which means time to star. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Don't ask what I'm saying, I don't even know. Alright, so I'm gonna just on here make little stars. Oh, wait, this is felt doesn't react well to paint markers apparently. Oh, lesson learned. I still have alcohol markers. I'll see if those work good on felt, because if so, I'm going to paint the entire mask with alcohol markers. If I could do everything with alcohol markers, I probably would. And then I'm going to cut these out with my scissors. I like scissors. Okay, I don't know. So I'm just going to start yapping here. I don't know if it's just me. It's probably not. This sounds weird, but knives kind of scare me. Like, not seeing them, or just, like, the word knife doesn't scare me, but just, like, being near them makes me, like, oddly uncomfortable, and I want to not be near them, you know? And I have a friend who's like that with, like, dolls and mannequins, and then a friend who's like that with spiders, but they oddly seem to like spiders, which makes me confused because they said they have arachnophobia. Wait, what is the fear of knives? I kind of want to look that up, but I can't get distracted from stream. I did that too much yesterday. Got way too distracted and didn't get as far as I wished I would. Okay. So this is a really bad cutout of a star. I'm going to color it a little more with my marker. I'm just going to... Okay. If you hear me talking... Sorry, I gotta figure this device out. It's being mean. Alright, so... New plan, since my device is... I don't like this. I don't like the way it's doing that. Okay, set it like that. Honestly, can you see anything? Can anyone see? Or no? Can any of you, like, see the screen? Or is it just black? Okay, nobody's answering me. So this is my mask so far. I'm having technical difficulties. I don't like this. Okay, wait, what if I don't mind me, I'm trying to figure out how to put my paint like the way I want to. Okay, wait, what if I... Okay. I don't like the way my device is being mean to me right now. My device is offending me. I don't know if you can see. So I'm going to I'm gonna ditch the idea of making my own stars. Ziggy, pause. And I'm gonna actually take stars that I have, and use them to put on my pipe cleaners, because I have pipe cleaners to put stars on as antenna. We got 4 viewers. This is the most we've had, like, the entire video. We did have 33, but everyone just left. So I have my pipe cleaners, and yes, they're green, because green antenna. I can't find my bag of stars. I have a bag of stars from Eclipse Tart. Yet I don't know where it went, so I'm gonna look for that a little. Hold up. I'm gonna stand on my chair real quick. Can't seem to find it, which makes me mad. I don't like that I can't find it. I guess I'll have to use, like, what am I gonna use for stars then? If I have to make my own stars, I'm gonna be mad. Because I don't want to make stars right now. I don't feel like it. I'm not in the mood for making stars. I swear. Oh yes, I have a perler bead thing of Blitz. This is the criminal in question. They're very silly. There should, oh my god, it was under my pants. It was sitting there the whole time. I'm gonna check to see if you guys can see my screen. I'm going to check off of my other device by watching the stream, so I can see if you guys can see. Because I can't, like, tell if you guys can see what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna... I'm trying to... Oh, hold up. Crypto's live right now. Okay, I'll have to check that out later. I love crypto. They're, like, one of my favorites. I'm going to search making a Blitz mask, because that is the name of the video. Alright. I want to see if you guys can see what I see right now. Alright. Let me check this. I want to see if you guys can see what I see right now. Okay. So. Alright. Let me check this. Alright. Which means. You can see what I am imagining you see. Good. That took me a while to figure out. I'm sorry. It says orientation is locked. Please rotate device back. So that made me think you couldn't see. So I have these little stars that Eclipse Tart gave me. Eclipse Tart's the other channel owner, for those who don't know. This is going to be tricky because I don't want to burn my finger. Also, I have some shells I might put on this mask. It's just going to be kind of like a nature-ish, because they're kind of I was going to say nature person, but they're not a person. They're an alien and a cat. Kind of a nature cat person alien thing. They like nature. That's what I mean. They like nature. Okay, let me see. Hot glue. Alright, cat's screaming at me, which means it's time to let the cat in. Cat. Get in here. Or not. Cat doesn't want to come in. Which is odd, because he was standing right outside of my door screaming at me. Which makes me ultimately think that he wants to come in. But I guess he does not. Which is okay, because he doesn't have to be with me all the time. He can do whatever he wants. Alright, so I'm going to get a little blibber-blabber of hot glue on here. Blibber-blabber, yes, that is a word now. We're adding that to the dictionary of Blitz 6-ish. We shall add that to the dictionary of Blitz 6-ish. Okay. Wait, I forgot what I was talking about. So I have this little star in the antenna now, which means I could, in theory, glue the antenna to the mask. For those who just joined, I've got a mask here. I'm making it of my character. I love how everyone leaves the second I is like, I have a mask here. So this is what it would look like with the antenna on. Nice. I'm going to set the mask back there. I'm making the antenna. I have to put the hot glue on so I can glue the stars onto the pipe cleaners. And it will be very cool because this will be my first mask with a movable thing that you can move, because that's what a movable thing is. Okay, the pipe cleaner, the antenna seems to be getting caught in a flurry of hot glue strings. Alright, I'm going to put the second antenna on. Oh my god, hot glue strings everywhere. If I put the pipe cleaner on, just like that, boom, antenna. Now I've got two of them. Okay, my genuine question is, why do people like hate on people for being a furry or Therian or just making masks or gear? Because like, how does it affect you? Like, that's my genuine question here. Also, I kind of want to watch Crypto's live right now. You guys should all like, they have really cool stuff. One of my favorites, pretty sure she sells masks, which is, I think that's really cool. Personally, I can't buy any of them though, because I've got stuff going on, so I can't buy them. But if I could, I would. So I have my little antenna here. Yay, antenna! We love antenna. So honestly, I got this idea from Crypto. The first time I encountered her videos was I was scrolling on lives, and she was on a live, and she was wearing her masks and singing, and that actually really inspired me, and I kind of want to do a little something like that, sing with my mask on, but like, sing the way Blitz, my character, would sing. Okay, so now I'm going to get my eyeshadow, not eyeshadow. Okay, I'm gonna, actually wait, I'm gonna hot glue the antenna on really quick. So here I have the back of the mask. I'm gonna put little dipples of hot glue where the antenna are gonna go. And then I'm just gonna pop the antenna on there. Just pop that bad boy on. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. Quote of Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus, because I like to quote everything. Why are you like this? I don't know why I'm like this. That's the thing. Alright. Oh my god, 5 viewers. That's like the most we've had. Of course, again, besides 33 at the start, but they all left. So it was like, I had 33 for like 5 seconds or so. I think I had 16 for like a few minutes. Which, holy moly, that's like the most I've had for, or I had it for like a minute. now I'm going to cut the end of the antenna off because that would be really uncomfortable when I'm wearing my mask to have the antenna pushing into my face like that. Because do you have any idea how uncomfortable masks can be? That's why some people line theirs, but I personally don't line mine with anything. So I'm going to attempt to cut a pipe cleaner. Oh, it's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Don't mind the voice crack. I don't know why I did that. And now I'm going to speak in Blitz's voice. Don't judge the fact that all the aliens happen to know English. I like to just imagine they understand every language and they choose to speak in English. So I'm going to start talking in Blitz's voice. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I'm the voice actor of Blitz, and I am also animating the show, and an owner of the channel, and recruiter for some other recruiter for voice actors, which just happens to be all my friends. Some of them are voicing characters based off of them. So, Blitz is based off of me, because they're my persona. Glorn is based off of my friend Coolest Cucumber, who is voicing Glorn. Alright, so I have their antenna on, and they can move around. Okay, do you guys think I should put shells on it? Say in the chat if you think I should put shells on it or not. Proceeds to check the chat and not see anybody putting it in. Oh, okay. Honestly, I might genuinely log on to Crypto's stream while I'm streaming. Actually, that would not be a bad idea. I just love their stuff for some reason. So Crypto, here I come, because potential favorite YouTuber. Oh my god, Crypto with the opossum. I love that. Okay. Oh, hi. Welcome. Sorry, I was logging onto someone else's stream to watch while I stream because I odd child. So I here have my mask. Let's check if the eyes are dry. The eyes are dry. Perfect. So now I'm going to draw the little stars on the eyes, because I like stars. And I just completely realized I completely stopped talking in Blitz's voice randomly. So, back to that. Talking in Blitz's voice. It's kind of an androgynous voice because they're non-binary. They have gender-neutral voice. And this way it's not too hard for me to voice them because I'm biologically female and I can't do super lower voices. Wow, 6 likes. 6 likes on a stream. That's the most I've ever had. So now I'm going to draw little stars in their eyes because they have stars. Sorry, I went out of the voice for a second. Yippee. So it's probably going to be hard to see the little stars very well. But oops, I actually turned airplane mode on. Sorry, I was trying to turn my brightness up. Oopsies. So just putting a little star on there. And maybe afterwards I'll sing the way Blitz would sing. That's a maybe, though. Alright, so I find it's easier for me to do the eyes if I have it sitting on my leg. So I'm gonna show this on my ledger while I draw the stars. I don't want my markers ruined, but sadly that's what seems to happen when you use them on felt and mesh. Sorry, I forgot the word for it for a second. Okay, that last star really sucked. It really sucked. And I attempted to save it. So we're left with this. Take it or leave it, I guess. Oh my god, 7 viewers. So little stars in the eyes. It's really, really low quality. I guess now I'll color it. I'm gonna listen to a little bit of Hatsune Miku because we love Hatsune Miku. Me and quite literally like the entire team of Blitz, except like 2 people who don't really know who Hatsune Miku is. Slightly ashamed that they don't know who Hatsune Miku is. But I will take what I can get, and they're my friends, so love my friends. Love, love, love my friends. Oh my god, I just dropped all my markers. That is a problem for future Hoppy Lols. I can deal with that later. When I am going on a clean spree of cleaning my room. I happened to lose my stylus like last week or so. I'm not gonna say anything, but let's just say, actually, yeah, no, I'm just not gonna say it. Ziggy, play Love Me, Love Me, Love Me by Hatsune Miku. Potential favorite song of Hatsune Miku. And yes, I know Hatsune Miku didn't write the song, she just sings it. Thank you for 8 likes. I think this might be the most we've gotten on a stream before. Because we don't tend to get a lot of likes on streams. Actually, our streams don't even tend to get a lot of views. Ziggy, pause. Our videos tend to get a lot more views than our actual streams, though. But of course, that makes sense because they're out there and this is live, so it's only going to be out there until it's posted later. Alright. I'm just gonna, like, keep going. Ziggy, resume. So, sorry, I had to turn my light on so I could actually see. Because it's kind of hard to do stuff when you can't see. Oh my god, we have 9 viewers and 9 likes. That's crazy. Matched up. Alright, so I have Ohua markers. Yes, I know. So, I feel like they're first kind of blood green, and then they have, like, fur accents, and they're, like, deep green. Oh my god, 10 likes? Holy crap, we just hit double digits. And then they have, like, some pale green accents, but it's not much, it's just, like, little bits. But I completely just realized I forgot to add their eyebrows. I'll add those later, though. Okay, wait. Would you guys get, like, uncomfortable? You guys can ask me to stop. I'm gonna probably, like, sing in Blitz's voice. Loki, because I'm so bored, and you guys probably are tired of hearing me talk. Off. Alright, I think I'll start with Sailor Song, and maybe I'll take requests, but no swears, because channel is friendly for kids. I know, it's odd, even though we're going to be making very violent show series. Channel is still somehow friendly for kids. Ziggy, play Sailor Song.
Playing Sailor Song by Gigi Perez.
I'm going to sing in my normal voice, actually. Okay, wait, this seems to lose us a lot. saw her in the brightest way, looking like Anne Hathaway, darling, while she hid her bed and cried and cried. And then she came up to my knees, begging, baby, would you please do the things you said you'd do to me, to me. Oh, won't you kiss me on the mouth and love me like a sailor? When it tastes, can you tell me what's my flavor? I don't believe in God, but I believe that you're my savior. Mom says that she's worried, but I'm covered in this flavor. And when we're getting dirty, I forget all that is wrong. I sleep so I can see, 'cause I hate when it's wrong. I sleep so I can see, and I hate to wait so long. She took my fingers to her mouth, the kind of thing that makes you proud, and nothing else had ever worked out. And maybe I tried other things, but nothing can capture the taste of the venom she's gonna spit out right now. She kissed me on the mouth and loved me like a sailor. When you get a taste, can you tell me what's my flavor? I don't believe in God, but I believe that you're my savior. Know that you've been worried, but you're dripping in my favor. And when we're getting dirty, I forget all that is wrong. I sleep so I can see, and I hate to wait so long. I sleep so I can see, and I hate to wait so long. We can run away to the walls inside your house. I can be the cat, baby, you can be the mouse. We can map out things that we know nothing about. We can go forever until you wanna sit it out. Off. Alright, so I will take song recommendations or like song requests as long as they're not swearing, because I don't do that. This is, again, inappropriate for kids channel. So, and yes, I just made a little tongue because they're silly, and I was actually debating putting a tongue on originally, and then I remembered I could just do it with felt. So back to coloring the actual mask. And I'm gonna put eyeliner on it probably because someone recommended that to me in the last stream, and I decided that would look really cool. Alright, I'm gonna sing Harpy Hair next. Play Harpy Hair.
Playing Harpy Hair by Yelakre on Amazon Music.
Yelakre. Love that. Harpy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Harpy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. The hours that you stored didn't have hope on the birth. You are the orphan, we got to be here. She can keep them all caged, they will fight and run away. Mother, tell me so I say. Happy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Happy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Forest walls and starry ceiling, blown curtains that you leaving, stories that you keep inside your head. She can't keep them all safe, they will die and be afraid. Mother, tell me so I say. Mother, tell me so I say. I'd be here, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. I'd be here, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Okay. I got the silly. Oh my god, I love the silly. Eep. Eek. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing because it seems to be scaring away the viewers. Let me just stop that. I will keep the music though. I don't know if you guys can even hear it. I'm probably gonna put like shells and moss, potential moss on here. I love the silly. Sorry. They're my child. I birthed them out of my balls. Hold up, wait, I probably shouldn't say that. Act like I didn't say that. I love this song so much. Such a good song. Yes, this is Blitz Green. Kind of. The closest I can get to it, probably. Ziggy. Play Milk Carton by Madeline May.
The Milk Carton by Madeline May on Amazon.
Hold up, I'm gonna leave you guys here real quick. I gotta wash my hands so I don't get bits of the dark green on it. So, leaving you with my child. Take care of them, please.
I had it good, I had it good, and yet I left and can't retrace my steps. My We're gonna be eaten by a coyote, run little under the pack, may follow to fight in their brother better. So we just gotta be faster.
Sorry, I had to wash my hands.
For the yard, they bought a
People did not seem to like that. People did not seem to like me leaving them alone. Look, I was washing my hands, okay? Leave me alone. Honestly, don't even say anything. Why am I telling you to leave me alone? I need to get a life. No, just kidding. I have a life. And it's one apparently of animating and mask making. But delaying my animation a lot because I lost my stylist. I'm freaking the heck out because I cannot find it anywhere. The one who's far too tame and he'd say, yeah, let me in, I'll stop telling me all about your problems. Like in the house, don't get me out, whatever they are, I don't know how to solve them. Out, let me in, I'll stop telling me all about your problems. Like in the house, don't get me out, whatever they are, I don't know how to solve them. Sorry, I need to touch up one spot off screen because it's a spot that I can't see without getting my face in there, and I'm not doing a face reveal. I feel like I've made that obvious multiple times, but also this is a stream and people come and go, so. Emphasis on the go. Like a lot of people leave. I hope to be like crypto one day. They're really cool. Because they have awesome masks, and I wish to be as big as they are. Like, I wish to be as popular as they are. They have like 20,000 subscribers. Like, good for them. That's awesome. Though I love my little army of aliens. And I'm speaking for both of us. We love our army of aliens, and I don't know what Eclipse Heart calls the subscribers. For purposes, I don't think they actually call them anything except our subscribers. I would like to call them in honor of Eclipse Heart little assassinators. Because they're making a show called Assassins. I'm making a show called Space Cat Odyssey about aliens because I love aliens. A hot obsession with aliens. I'm actually making the main character as a cat mask because cats are my favorite animal, and I have an odd obsession with aliens, and I love my OC so much, and I like mask making, so let's combine all of that. Hold up, I'm gonna attach the tongue. Actually, no, I'll do that later. I had it good, and yet I often can't retrace my steps. And I forgot a couple things, my brain is still at home, home's far away. So you can see me coloring. You're gonna be eaten by a coyote, round little one. As they follow, but then their brother fatter. You be so when that's not a team. You're gonna be eaten by a coyote, round little one. So the pack may follow, but then their brother fatter. You can say when just gotta be. You can say when just gotta be. Yeah, it's there. Kinda makes me sick. What I do CPR when I'm suffocating. So the birds don't sing like the ones on screen. How they really domesticated me. 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 Ziggy. Play. Resume. Off. So what was that? Loki, I feel like I'm gonna go for some Aishite right now. If you don't know, that means love me, love me, love me. It's a song by Hatsune Miku. Because I love Hatsune Miku personally. Like odd obsession. Hatsune Miku and Kasane Teto. If I had to pick, I'm not trying to offend anyone. It's a really hard choice for me, but I might have to go Teto. Ziggy. Play Love Me, Love Me, Love Me by Hatsune Miku.
Love Me, Love Me, Love Me by Kikuo featuring Hatsune Miku on Amazon Music.
I'm just casually coloring my mask. Stream's been going for like an hour already. This might be like the longest stream we've ever done. It's an hour long. Though we do have some private streams that are solidly long, actually. Can't wait to decorate this. I have some nice green feathers I would like to use on here. My cat hasn't eaten them. He likes to eat things. His middle name is Menace. Because he is an absolute menace. So his full name is Dr. Pumpkin Pants Menace, and then insert my last name, which I will not be sharing for privacy reasons. I don't want to be like doxxed and hacked or whatever. I don't know how stuff works, but I don't want anyone finding out my personal information yet. So just not sharing my last name. I feel like mask making is such a calming yet aggravating process. Because like at one point it's just like, oh, this is so calming. I love to decorate masks. But then it's also like, I burned myself with hot glue! Sorry, that's my, not loud screaming voice. Don't judge, please. That was really, really awkward for me to do. Actually, no, it wasn't. I'm gonna take that back. That was not awkward whatsoever. I just did it and then regretted it afterwards. I don't know how to talk to people, so people who aren't talking to me, no offense guys, but I don't know how to talk to you guys very well and keep it entertaining enough for you to watch if nobody's talking back with me, because that's how a conversation works. But I do not appreciate offensiveness. I'm not gonna take that shit. Okay, I've done the entire base colored now. I just gotta get the ears, which is the same color as the base. They happen to have a green muzzle. Dark green. Like a darker muzzle. I have a fiery passion for Hatsune Miku and Teto. We love Miku and Teto. So how's everyone's day? I'm sorry, I don't know how to start a conversation. And it's especially hard to keep a conversation if nobody's even participating in it, except me. Which makes it kind of hard because I alone can't keep a conversation very well, even when people are participating. Though no one is participating right now. Alright, I'm gonna make their... Ziggy, play Popey Po.
Playing Po Pi Po by
Oh yes,
Sparks and
Po
Miku,
Pi Po, we
featuring
love
Flying
that.
Raccoon Suit on
So I
Amazon
have
Music.
their antenna can move around. So I have it so they're bending in like a little heart right now. I can't sing this song. I'm not gonna sing this one because I actually sound really bad singing it. I can't do Miku's voice very well. And I'm not gonna even attempt it if I can't do her justice, so. Oh my god, 19 likes, we're so close to 20, oh my god. Holy monkey eating bananas. Sorry, yeah, I stole that sentence from Astro. They gave me that. I didn't really steal it though. Because considering he didn't own it already, like, she never said I couldn't take it. Because, like, he didn't own it. So, in case you don't know, Astro is one of the members of the team, a voice actor of ours. Which I doubt anyone would know that except team members. Oh my god. We're so close. I just gotta finish the other ear. And then I gotta color the fur. I think 19 likes is the most we've gotten on a stream ever. Ziggy, play Mesmerizer by Hatsune Miku. And Kasane
Here's
Teto.
Mesmerizer by Satsuki featuring Hatsune Miku and Kasane
Satsuki makes a
Teto
good
on
amount
Amazon
of
Music.
good Vocaloid songs. We love Mesmerizer. Probably my favorite Vocaloid song. Though, Love Me, Love Me, Love Me is really good. But also Popey Po. So many Vocaloid songs are so good, all of them. They're all so good. I kind of know what the song's about, except I don't know the lyrics. Hold up, I kind of want to listen to Bad Apple now after this. I'm gonna listen to Bad Apple after this. Just so you guys know, I did not create any of these songs. I hope you would know that. I cannot sing like that. That's an AI voice bank. A real human voice. Wait, hold up. Alright. We have it. Except, okay. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta grab my eyeliner. Because I'm gonna give them nice little eyeliner wings. Eep. Backsies. I had to get my eyeliner and blush because I want to give them little blushies. Sorry. I came back and saw 20 likes. That makes me very happy. Oh shoot, I unplugged my Alexa. That was a fail. Epic fail. Sorry, I don't know. Wait, so if we had one more like, I could say that if we multiplied the amount of viewers right now by 3, we would have the amount of likes. But oh, never mind, I can't say that anymore. If we multiplied the amount of current viewers by 10, we would have the amount of likes that we have, which makes me happy. That is such a big number we'd have to multiply it by. Okay, so I'm gonna put little eyeliner on them because and yes, this is my own makeup. I put too much dedication to my masks, so I'm putting eyeliner on them. And then I will continue to wear this eyeliner. Felt never stops me. Okay, I think I kind of ruined it a little with the eyeliner. It could be a really bad mistake or it could be good. We'll have to see, I guess. And it could give the effect of eyelashes here. Hold up, let me give them little eyelashes. Oh, I actually like that. Ziggy, play Candy Cookie Chocolate.
Here's Candy Cookie Chocolate by Hello
Love Candy
Sal
Cookie
on
Chocolate.
Amazon
Really good, really good. Oh, love that. I just broke a chunk of my eyeliner off. I just broke a bit of eyeliner off this thing. So I guess I'm just gonna... Did you guys know I'm pretty sure Teto's 31? Which is crazy. She sounds so young. And then isn't Miku like 16? I keep breaking my eyeliner. It's getting annoying. Okay, for the purpose of my eyeliner's sake, I'm gonna have to nail this so you guys can't see it right now. Okay, eyeliner was worth it. Now they look like a diva. Na diva is a female version of a hustler. I'm sorry, I just scared away 2 viewers. Now it's just you and me. You guys want me. You know what? I'm gonna expose my playlist. Ziggy, shuffle my playlist. I'm a frying pan.
Shuffling your playlist.
It's
I Am a
fitting though
Frying
because
Pan on Amazon
Blitz
Music.
likes these songs. Starting strong with Melanie Martinez. Love that. And yes, I'm using my blush. Like a moth or a butterfly craving a change in the wind. Okay, it's getting a little brown and murky looking, but I can fix it. Lying where I shouldn't be. Like someone breaks with their stolen power. They're just who the spider will eat. Spinning all your silk and moving all of your eggs to build a web. Okay, so I got the blush on there. It actually looks kind of good with the blush. Just a little more up here. I like doing makeup, in case you couldn't tell. Sorry, I have slight obsession with the babby. I was relieved to see it was just a babby, and then I realized, fat babby. Okay, hold up though. Hear me out. Hear me out. Oh, sorry. I'm not a zoophile. That was a joke. That was a joke. Considering they can also be human. I don't know if that's technically zoophilia or not. But still. Hold up, let me plug this in. Actually, yeah, I gotta plug it in. You know what? I'm leaving you guys on a cliffhanger. Check the channel later. I'll have the full mask uploaded then. Leaving you guys on a cliffhanger. Byes.